everyone. So I hope that most of you have ever known that the building right behind me, it was the very first iconic landmark, and it was the very first center of the capital city of Angkor. Okay, so as you can see over here behind me, there's a steps. Okay, that is the original walkway to go up on this little mountain. So this little mountain behind me, it is over 60 meters high, and there's a temple that is located on the top of this mountain. So nowadays, this place has become the most popular for visiting the sunset. So today I'm going to be walking you through this temple, walking you from this ground level all the way to the top of the mountain, and also showing you the situation of this temple at the very top and the place where tourists visiting the sunset as well.
Bakheng Temple was built in late 9th century and completed in the early 10th century AD by one of the strongest kings of the Khmer Empire, Yasovarman I, dedicated to god Shiva and used as his state temple. The King Yasovarman I decided to move the capital city from Rulus, which is about 15 kilometers east of this place, to this site in 893 AD due to the annual severe flood. And he started this temple project and the city project around this mountain as well. And this mountain temple was the very first heart of the new capital city of Yasodarapura, known as the first Angkor city. So in that period of time, this temple and the area around was the capital city. This means Angkor Wat, Angkor Thom, and almost all the temples in the whole complex of Angkor Archaeological Park had not been built yet.
So I'm right now standing at the front part of the temple. So the temple and the mountain. The temple actually is located on the very top of the mountain, and the temple is facing east. Actually, three other directions. Originally, there were four in total, okay? Four staircases like that, yeah, from three other directions as well. But east side is considered as the front of the temple. So the walkway, that is the main entrance in front of me. During the time that the capital was abandoned, okay, the king moved the capital to Phnom Penh. It's the same as other temples, that the whole temples was overgrown by the trees and damaged by the trees. It was taken over by the nature, and the steps became very broken. Many parts are not very safe to walk. Around 20 years ago, that the authority decided to close all the four, not just this one that is the front entrance. The other directions are closed as well. So people have to go on the dirt road that is over there. That is the dirt road over there for tourists going up to the top of the temple. And on the left side, there's another dirt road as well. It's a small trail that originally built for elephants, okay? So right now I'm gonna be walking you through this new dirt road, a small trail, but it's very comfortable to go up to the top. So I hope I'm gonna be on time to see, to catch all the good photos for you for the sunset. And I hope that the weather is gonna be good and the sunset is gonna be beautiful today. So let's go. And when we get to this side, Yeah, if we are still less than halfway to the top, we can see a temple that is called Ba Se Cham Krong, that is located at the base of the mountain, north of this mountain as well. That temple is under restoration. All right, so this is the north staircase. The condition is a little bit better than from the east side, but it's still closed, okay, in the safety reason. So people have to walk on this small trail, okay, that is a lot safer. And you also see at the ground level as well, there are two statues of lions, same as at the east side as well. So this spot is about halfway to the top of the mountain, and there's a viewpoint over here that people just waiting for the sunset here. It's also nice, they don't have to go to the top of the temple, okay, but most people prefer going to the very top of the temple. And this is the west entrance. All right, we are now on the top of the mountain, and you start seeing the temple from here. That is the wall that goes around the main structure of the temple, and the temple is over there. As you can see, yeah, people are waiting up there on the highest level of the temple. And over here, there is a platform over here that is built for facilitate when sometimes that there are a lot of tourists. They want to go up to the top of the temple. So this platform over here is the option for them that they can just waiting here, and they can see the sunset as well. Yeah, maybe I'm not very lucky today, and so do most tourists today, because it is there's a big cloud block the sun already. So at this time it's just 5 a.m. but it's still okay, you cannot see the sun. That's why some people decide to go down already. This is the statue of Nandi bull, okay? The bull that belongs to Lord Shiva. So as you can see, there are a lot of piles of stones everywhere, because of this temple is under restoration. So many parts are not in a good conditions that are under restoration, that is sponsored by the World Monument Fund, that is an American organization. So because of the safety reason, so they close the 4 other staircases from the west, south and north, and keep open only the east way, okay, the east staircase for tourists that can go up to the highest level of the temple. Okay, several minutes ago, I was down there, okay, that is the base of the mountain, and this is the original stairway to go up from the ground level to the top of this mountain. Okay, but as you see the condition, it's not safe. Okay. As I was saying that many parts of these mountains, there are a lot of original rock and original stone that is formed on the side of the mountain. As you see over here, like the place where I'm walking right now, that is considered as like the causeway in front of the main structure. That is not the stone that they took from other place. They just polish and cut it to make it smooth surface, okay, and use it as the decoration and the causeway as the parts of the structure, okay. And not just this part, even the parts of the main structure, like the foundation of the temple as well, that they just shape and cut off the side of the natural rock and the natural stone, and they just place all the stone blocks on top to make the whatever shape that is the original plan of the temple that they want to build. Okay, and there's a Buddha footprint over here. Actually, it was built later in the 16th century. Actually, there are a lot of mountains. One at Phnom Kulen, and one is here, and a few other in on the top of the mountain as well that will build later. This is the sign of the Theravada Buddhism, started from the 14th century, okay, after the falls of the Khmer Empire, that Cambodia was dominated by Theravada Buddhism. That's the sign of the end of the Hindu domination. Okay, I'm right now on the highest level of the temple. Normally, hundreds or some days, thousands of tourists are waiting in that area over there. But today, because of a big cloud already blocks the sun, that a lot of tourists decide to go down already. So that is good, not very crowded. So normally it is very crowded. So the sun is setting in that direction. I'm not sure you can see it clear or not, but there is a huge water body over there. It is a water reservoir. It is called West Barai. It is the largest man-made water reservoir that Khmer people have ever built. It was built in 11th century. It is 2.5 kilometers wide by nearly 8 kilometers long, and there is an artificial island, and on the island there's a temple in the middle of that island as well. So the sun is setting in that direction, yeah, at the direction of the water reservoir. And you also see the view of the forest around this mountain as well. And the city of Siem Reap is in that direction.
Đây là breathtaking.
Chưa ống á. Ông bấm sao? Lơ hẳn chụp thì này.
Right now is 6:15 p.m. So the sun has already gone. So from the beginning, most people thought it's going to be a very cloudy day and the sunsets would be very bad. But the people who decided to wait for that, it was worth the wait, okay? And the sun was beautiful. The big cloud just moved away and the sunset was beautiful. But it's only a short time, okay? But it's still a very nice sunset day. Even some people are still here, even the sun already set. Rồi, tại cái nữa, còn. À hai.